Your Harman pellet insert is designed to give you options. You can choose a fully automated function that maintains the desired temperature of your room, or you can use the manual settings to keep a constant size fire, which helps you calculate daily fuel consumption easier. This insert is also approved to burn a 50% corn and 50% pellet mixture. Today we'll demonstrate how to start and run your insert in the automatic mode. Refer to your user manual for instructions on other settings. First, remove the user's manual from the hopper and check to make sure there's no unburned fuel or other combustibles in the ash pan. Close the hopper and front door. The insert won't run if either of them is open. To begin, turn the Mode Selector to Off and plug the power cord into the surge protector connected to your outlet. You will notice that all blowers and motors will run for a brief time as the stove goes through a self-diagnostic test. If the combustion blower remains on, see your owner's manual. Now, fill the hopper with pellets. Be sure to remove any pellets which may be on the hopper gasket area prior to closing the lid. Be sure the hopper lid is securely latched. In the future, before you start your insert, this is the point at which you will clean the burn pot with the provided scraper. Since this is your first startup, turn the feed adjuster to test. This will give you one 60-second feed cycle. During this time, the feed motor and blowers will run, validating they are working properly. Use this cycle each time you start up after an empty hopper. It helps feed the initial charge of pellets into the system. Once you see pellets start to flow into the burn pot, you can stop the test cycle and return the feed adjuster to number 4. In the future, if there are already pellets in the burn pot, turn the feed adjuster to number 4 when you start your stove. You may need to increase or decrease this number depending on fuel quality, but it's a good place to begin. If you are seeing overfeeding of pellets, you may need to set the feed adjuster lower. Now that you have pellets in the burn pot, flip the igniter switch into the auto position. Using the temperature dial, select the temperature you desire for the room, or the burn rate you want the stove to maintain. Next, choose your operating mode. Remember that room temp mode is your automatic thermostat setting. Set the dial in the middle of the operating range. Your stove will now automatically light and adjust to keep within 1 degree of your set room temperature. Take note that some smoke may be visible in the firebox prior to ignition. This is normal. However, if the burn pot is not cleaned at proper intervals, you may see excess smoke in the firebox, followed by a slight woof sound when ignition occurs. The distribution blower will vary in speed depending on the burn rate and temperature output. Note that the blower will not come on until there is sufficient heat in the insert. That's it. It's that easy to start a fire. All you need to do now, along with performing the regular maintenance, is keep your stove filled with pellets. To shut down your stove, turn the Mode Selector to Off or let it run out of pellets. When turning to Off, the fire doesn't extinguish immediately. It may take an hour or so for it to burn itself out. Never pull the plug to shut down the stove. The combustion blower needs to continue to vent the stove.